Oh, the famous Highway 1, 656 miles of Pacific Coast roads just itching to be explored by travelers like us. Most folks do the typical route, cruising through Malibu, Big Sur, then Monterey, but somewhere around San Francisco, they make a U-turn. Probably because their vacation time is almost out.
But here's a little secret between you and us. If they just went 2 more hours up north, they will find Mendocino. You see this, right? It looks like a distant cousin to New England if you ask us.
This place is a gateway to pristine coastline, redwood forest, and an almost obnoxious number of state parks to see. It's the grand finale that so many are missing out on, and today we're showing why it's worth the extra drive.
Welcome to Mendocino.
Today we woke up earlier than I wanted because we needed to drive a long way.
I think it's the earliest time we've waken up for a day trip in quite a few months.
That's
but
right.
It's going to be worth it. This place that we're going next, Mendocino, has been strangely on our bucket list for a few years, and we have a jam-packed itinerary.
Woohoo! This is a great day trip to do if you're living in San Francisco or the Northern California area.
I'm extremely excited for one of the activities that we have coming up. Stay tuned, but in the meantime, let's go get some coffee.
Vamos!
So where is this place anyway? Well, somewhere around here, surrounded by 17 state parks.
This used to be a logging town, mainly made up of New Englanders, and the place has hardly grown since then. 707 people live here today, with the majority of the businesses focused on tourism and art.
And of those 707 locals, it looks like half of them are here in Good Life Cafe and Bakery, the town hotspot in the morning.
We have some pastries.
These pastries look phenomenal. It's no wonder that everybody recommended to us that we come to Good Life Cafe and show them one of them. My gosh. So good.
And this is Juliana's.
I got raspberry. And a couple of coffees also to take for the road. We're actually in quite a bit of a hurry because our next activity we need to be there early for because we paid a lot of money for it and I do not want to miss it.
That's right. You may also notice how we're dressed. This is not the sunny Golden State.
Yeah, apparently not. You know, in California it's so funny. The weather can change in just a few hours. Where we live 107 degrees and here we had to pull out our fall clothes again. Speaking of which, finally got to put to use our Make the World Your Neighborhood beanie for the first time.
If you want to have it as well and be Juliana twin,
Yeah.
you can purchase over there.
Yeah, in our shop down below. But anyway, we gotta hit the road.
Vamos.
You cannot go wrong with the Danish in the morning. Flaky layers of tartness and sweetness alongside the perfect salted caramel latte. Off to a good start. But what really is going to wake us up today isn't the caffeine. It's our next activity.
This is our ride for today, the rail bikes. And we saw this come across our TikTok feed once, and I knew that whenever we came to Mendocino, we had to do it. So Martine, I hope you are ready to pedal for your life, because we're about to go.
These are the Pudding Creek rail bikes, some virtually silent electric rail bikes brought to you by the same folks behind the famous Skunk Train. We reserved this tour ahead of time for a shocking price of $262 for 2 people, which we're still financially recovering from. But anyway, it's a 2-hour tour that winds along the picturesque Pudding Creek on the same railroad track the Skunk Train uses.
You can even bring your dog with you. That's so cool.
So once you and Lucky are buckled up, it's time to hit the tracks.
I imagine that gets real annoying living here, having to stop for these.
It could be. There's a graveyard over here for all the people that they were pedaling too fast.
But if you're worried one of your party is pedaling more than the other, that's when the electric part of the bikes comes in handy.
They teach us different signals so we can communicate. So this one, it means slow down. This one means stop completely.
I thought you were going to say stop complaining.
I'm gonna use that for Juliana. And this one means I'm hungry.
tour kind of feels like nature's own roller coaster, weaving through a forest of coastal redwoods that are like some of the tallest and oldest trees you'll ever come across. And get this, some of them have this huge hollow space inside, and that's no accident. Back in the day, the local Native American tribes were basically the first forest rangers here. They figured out that setting small, controlled fires could actually make these trees even more useful, hollowing them out so that they could use the insides for stuff like storage or even shelter. Pretty smart, right? So yeah, these redwoods are not just about the gram, they've got a rich history to them.
And just when we were getting used to the rail bike, boom, we reached to the end of the line. Time to stretch the legs and really get up close with these giants.
I wanted to visit the redwoods so bad since before we moved over here. Whenever I was visiting Juliana and we were dating, I wanted to see redwoods. I love them. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is a great experience. Already was worth it the entire day.
I didn't think this was going to happen, but the skunk train arrived at the same time that we're here, which is ironic because my parents took me on the skunk train when I was 18 months old. Apparently I was crying the whole time. And the train itself is pretty famous. A lot of people have to choose between seeing the train or the rail bikes. Lucky for us, they told us that we can actually go on the train, grab something to eat, so I kind of get to experience both for the price of one.
Puma.
Puma strikes again.
That's how my friends from soccer call me.
Yeah.
Puma.
And he loves it.
The train was cool inside, but honestly, we were really happy with our choice to go with the rail bikes. Where else we can find something like this? Honestly. So we grabbed a kettle corn and some drinks from the train, down it, and headed back on our bikes for the return.
Well, I made a rookie mistake. Lost my sunglasses on the rail bikes.
I was telling her, Elena, don't drop something, and then, my glasses.
Yep. And there's no looking back, but it's fine because it's time to eat.
That's right, all that pedaling make us starve.
Absolutely. And so we headed over to a place that I've heard wonderful things about called Princess Seafood Restaurant. They also have a market. It's a women-owned business, and they do a very mean lobster bisque and crab roll from what we've heard.
I ordered a big bowl, Juliana ordered a sandwich and also a little bit of the bisque, that's right?
Yeah.
I have a local beer.
I have a, I don't know if it's
Kombucha.
local, but it's kombucha. Oh, and plus, we forgot the best part, Martine, the view.
The view is amazing.
It's insane, but I have a feeling our views are gonna get even better.
Oh yeah, totally.
Chunks of tender crab meat chilling in a fluffy roll, butter running out the sides of your mouth. This is what we came here for.
Oh my god.
And this lobster bisque, you dip your spoon in and it's just this creamy, rich liquid with chunks of fresh lobster in it. Can we have this every day? Anyways, we got other places to see.
So right now we're heading to Glass Beach. For years over here they start dumping a lot of garbage. And from that garbage and that glass, we have the sea glass over here. So it's illegal to take out the glass, but still people do. But I'm very curious because I think this is a cool thing, like the nature transformed this place into a beautiful, beautiful place. Let's check it out.
I'm glad I read through Google reviews before we came here because we heard that a lot of people when they go to the beach that's just off the parking lot, they're disappointed because everybody's picked all the glass. If you go further south down the beach, there's all these little coves you can go down into where there's way more glass. But remember, don't take anything. Leave for other people to be able to enjoy this kind of natural wonder here. Super cool, but we got plenty more beaches to check out in a bit, so let's head to the next place.
So right now we're in the state park that is Russian Gulch.
Yeah, It amazes me how many state parks there are in just this area. It was hard to decide where to spend our time, and I feel like you can't go wrong.
Right. Technically, our last 3 activities, they weren't in Mendocino. We have to say that, but it's just over here, very nearby.
Yeah, in Fort Bragg. And so we've made our way back south now. We're passing through Russian Gulch, and there's 2 things we wanted to see here. 1, the bridge.
That's right.
And 2, Devil's Punch Bowl, which we're gonna see in just a second. But I was a little skeptical about the bridge because, you know, we've already seen so many gorgeous places today. I was like, you know, it's just gonna be another bridge. No, this is, you can see, it's gorgeous, and there's this island in the middle.
This is the view. The island is the best thing because also they have trees over there, and it's the water, the color of the water, it's beautiful.
Overall, I have to say that Mendocino surpassed my expectations exponentially because I thought it was just going to be like Monterey or like Point Reyes.
That's
but
right.
No, this place combines everything gorgeous about California.
Yeah, I'm very impressed that you have the ocean just next to the forest.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
redwood forest.
It's so many wildflowers here, so much great food. I feel like if you want to show somebody what Northern California is all about, this is the place.
This is the place. There's a jellyfish over there, white one. Oh yeah, the park ranger told us about some jellyfishes, and also sometimes you can see whales over there. So it's a beautiful, beautiful place.
In addition to seeing some wildlife, Russian Gulch also has camping, picnic areas, and a few hikes and swimming. You could probably spend the whole day here if you weren't crazy like us and giving this area of California just a day of your time.
But Headlands Trail is something we gotta check out. It's just a 3/4 mile walking trail that gives some great views of not only the bridge, but Devil's Punch Bowl.
Eno?
Eno.
That's how you say moss in Spanish. Learned that one because in Savannah it was everywhere. I had to learn how to say it.
That's right.
Believe it or not, we're making all our videos in English and Spanish because, like we said, we're crazy. Anyways, on to Headlands Trail. Cue the montage.
This is one of the most beautiful places in California that I have ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I think we need to add this to the list of places to take your family when they come visit us. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you guys that the cost to enter this park is $8 for parking for a day pass for the entire day. So you can bring a picnic here, have a good time. It's also camping. I think we're gonna come back. Oh! Oh, I couldn't show you guys. There was a deer, a family.
That's amazing.
Oh my god. Anyway, point is $8 for parking. You get to see all the deer you want.
And as much as we love to stay around a little bit more, we want to make sure we also have the time to explore the town of Mendocino.
I don't know if you guys noticed, we already took our jackets because right now it's the middle of the day and the sun is over there. So this is the perfect moment for an ice cream. And I heard over here it's a flavor that I've never seen before. We'll see.
Name of the game, Frankie's for the Candy Cap Mushroom Ice Cream. Never thought that would be an ice cream flavor. Let's see how it is. That's really good. You could serve this to me and tell me it's maple ice cream. I would never believe you that it's mushroom. It's delicious.
No, because you want to trick me, you want me to give you my s'mores ice cream?
No, but you did pick a good one, Martin.
Afterwards, we decided just to take a walk around town to see what we can find. The town itself is really only a couple of streets, but there's a surprising number of boutiques and art galleries to explore. There's a laid-back vibe over here. I like it. Now, who's ready for dinner?
For dinner, we decided to come to this place. What is it called?
Hello.
Hello.
There's something that I'm on the hunt for still for today. For my day to be complete by the sea. And that's fish and chips.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And I ordered a risotto.
Fish and chips, risotto, an old-fashioned, and a non-alcoholic rose petal mint lemon drop for the driver. This meal was fantastic, and the view wasn't bad either.
Well, mi amor, I feel sorry for everyone who's about to come in contact with me over the next few weeks because I will find a way to weave Mendocino into every single conversation.
Definitely, if you're visiting the north part of California, this is a must. We totally recommend this place.
Yeah, I loved it. And another place we recommend if you want to keep watching our videos is this place. We left it here for you to watch next, another hidden gem in California. I think we gotta hit the road. What do you say?
Yes, we have to drive for a long time.
So long.
Travel well.
Make the world your neighborhood. See you guys next time.
Bye.